Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. Full love tarot spread this time. So Celtic cross spread. I've made 3 readings here. It's a timeless reading. Whenever you get into it is good. Each one of them has got a deeper dive. So if you're wanting even more, if it sounds like it is your story, could be a story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive with the extended version of this reading. If you do, toward the end of these readings, you'll see a link popping up there for that. You can also find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. And that's where you can also find your timestamps to fast forward to your reading. All you need to do now is take your pick. Which one would you like? Would you like the crystal? And the crystal is out with the King of Wands here. You got a King of Wands character in your life, coming into your life perhaps. Or would you like the flower? The flower is out with the Seven of Voices. Perhaps someone that hasn't been true about their feelings, telling you about their feelings, admitting to their feelings. Or would you like the shell? And the shell is out with the Queen of Pentacles. You're a very stable kind of a person. Perhaps life is a little bit too stable at the moment. That's the shell reading. So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like before you click off on this video down there. Leave me a comment while you're down there and click that subscribe button with that notification bell. Did you know I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube? It's called Psychic Cafe. I give mini reads in there. I would love to see you in there. You find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. So enjoy your reading. I will see you guys in there. So if you chose the crystal and the Lightseers Tarot deck, then this one is for you. Let's find out about your love life by way of full Celtic cross tarot spread. Now, as usual, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. If you find this is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading, crystals, and find out what this is all about for you. 4 of Pentacles. It's about you holding your energy back, something that you're kind of withdrawn from. Perhaps you decided not to talk to someone, or not to respond to them anymore, or perhaps you're focused on someone, you've decided to withdraw that energy, that it's not going to happen kind of thing. You're not going to focus on that person anymore. That's what this reading is about. You're feeling withdrawn, you're feeling that holding your energy back from somebody. Perhaps someone that you'd invested in, keeping that energy for yourself now, so holding yourself back in some kind of a way. What's crossing you in this, or what's hindering you in this? 10 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so you've got boundaries. And the 10 of Cups, it's like you're happily ever after. I think you guys, you know what it is that you want, what your happily ever after would look like. And you've got boundaries to anything that isn't that. Now your energy might be a little bit closed. We need to get deeper into this, because you might be very specific about what your happily ever after is going to look like, and you're saying no to everything but that, and that could have you in a closed kind of an energy. I'm not saying like don't have boundaries to that, but sometimes it can shut our energy down. Do you know what I mean? And we're like, that 4 of Pentacles is shut down energy, that's closed off kind of thing, holding your energy back. And when we do that, people can feel that in our energy. So new people can feel it in the inner energy, like, oh, I shouldn't approach that one, closed energy, you know. We could be talking here about, yes, you've closed down to someone, but don't take that too far, and don't be closing your energy down completely. So how do things appear on the face of it for crystals? Ace of Wands, like you're ready for a new start, an exciting new start, a passionate new start. You're ready for that passion. What's really behind that? 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out. Okay, left out in the cold. So I think, crystals, I think you guys might have been single for ages. You're ready for some passion, and you were focused on somebody, and it's not come through for you, and you're like, okay, well, I know what I deserve. Universe, where the hell is it? Because I'm feeling left out here. I'm ready for this. Bring it on. But with this Queen of Swords and the 10 of Cups crossing you here, that suggests that you might be a little bit too much in that Queen of Swords energy. So yeah, scaring people off. Not scaring people off, just closed. People don't want to approach you kind of thing. What's in the recent past energy? We can close down and go, like, not that one. I'm not I'm not putting my energy into that one. I'm not focusing on that one anymore without closing our whole energy down. So Six of Swords, there has been movement. You've been moving yourself from a place of disruptive energy to smoother waters. So this feels to me like work that you've been doing on yourself, getting yourself to a balanced position, happy in yourself, things going really well in your life. It feels to me like you guys are on the verge of opening up to a really good, solid relationship, and you know exactly what it's going to look like, and you're ready for it. You've found yourself some stability now. You've got yourself out of those choppy waters into calm waters by yourself, and you're ready for some injection of life, a new adventure, a romantic relationship. But you just don't want just any kind of a romantic relationship. You want your 10 of cups. You want your happily ever after. So you're ready to really invest. What is the energy that's coming in near future? Near future energies. The energy coming in for crystals is Nine of Swords. It's anxiety. It's stress is what it is. It's stress. You might be overthinking this. There's a lot of swords on the table here. So this reading is about you holding your energy back, the Four of Pentacles. What else is this reading about? The Hermit and the Page of Cups. There you go. So you're in this dreaming energy while you're by yourself. Page of Cups is that fantasy of that happily ever after kind of a relationship. So this is good energy. I think you guys are just like, well, where is it then? I've been in this energy, stable, by myself, hermiting away, by myself. I know what it is that I want, and I'm waiting for it to come in. So where is it? I'm feeling left out here because where is it? It feels to me like you guys might have been ready for a while. But there is that energy of holding back there, the Four of Pentacles. So it's like you're ready, but you're not available. You haven't got an available energy out there. What are your fears? Or perhaps due to fears. What are your fears? King of Wands. Fearing the King of Wands. King of Wands, very passionate. Someone that comes in, got very strong energy. Could be a fire sign. And you're kind of afraid that perhaps that they're not the right one for you, but you're going to go hook, line and sinker into it. I think you guys, you know who I'm talking about here. Who's your King of Wands? Who's your King of Wands character? Because they've got very strong, passionate energy. And it's like someone that comes in and you're putting in their hands kind of thing. You've got no defenses to this person. That could be why you're closing down your energy, because you're scared of this person. Not necessarily because they're scary, but they could be someone that's irresistible to you, and they hold a lot of power over you because of that, and you might be afraid of surrendering to this masculine. And what that might mean, can you really trust them? Five of Cups. You've been disappointed in the past. You're afraid to be disappointed again. So you don't have any guarantees with this King of Wands, and they've got very strong energy for you. You're afraid of them letting that one in. Okay. What are your hopes then? Your hopes, crystals? Queen of Cups. To be loved properly, to receive, to be in that surrender position. So you want to surrender, but you're afraid of surrendering to this one. Okay, it's making sense now. Hopes, more hopes. The Empress. You're hoping that they're going to treat you right, that they are really going to hold you in high regard as the Empress, and treat you right. Yeah. The Queen of Cups and the Empress. So you're really ready to be loved properly, aren't you? You want to receive. You get what it is. You want a strong masculine here so that you can open up and surrender to them. A masculine that is going to take care of you. And so they've got your best interests at heart kind of thing. And they're going to take good care of you, someone that you can truly get into your feminine energy with. So you're hoping to get into your feminine energy with a masculine that can be trusted, right? Let's get your outcome cards out. I'm going to be revealing these outcome cards in the deeper dive read. I'm going to get a progression of them out, perhaps 6 cards. Wow. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to get a progression of them out so it tells the story of going forward from here. In the deeper dive, I'll also be getting cards out of these decks back here as well for even more information, messages from your person, advice and all of that kind of thing. Perhaps about this King of Wands. We'll get messages out from this King of Wands too. Okay, that's 5. Next one to complete this story. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've got a bit of a roller coaster going on here that you've got coming in, but you do have someone coming in. We'll find out in that deeper dive if it is this King of Wands. But yeah, quite a mixed bag there. As it usually is. If you are interested in getting that deeper dive, that extended reading for even more, then I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on that crystal on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell too to hear more from me. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive or even more, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the flower along with the Muse Tarot, then this one's for you. Let's do a full Celtic cross spread for you about your love life, see what's going on. Now, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that this is your story, could be your story, you want it to be a story, you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of the reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into your reading and find out what this reading is all about. 7 of Voices, it's all about deception. Someone deceived you, someone lying to you. 7 of Voices can be someone that hasn't told you their feelings, or they're pretending not to have any feelings for you. This is someone that's deceived you. Perhaps you know that they're lying, not telling you the truth. Intuitively, you could know what the truth is, but they're not telling you it. Wow, okay. What's crossing flowers in this? What is hindering you, flowers, in this connection? The Knight of Inspiration. It's so slow. And the Fool. Slow in taking a risk on this person, starting it off. You both might be slow to do that. Could both be very stable kind of people. And unwilling to kind of risk your stability, to go fiery and passionate into something. Knight of Inspiration. It's a big risk for you, right? To take that risk into a relationship, especially if you feel like they're holding something back or they're lying to you in some kind of a way. This is someone that you've got a lot of passion for, but you're nervous to take that step with them, to open up to them properly, because you're pretty sure that they're lying to you. So how do things appear on the surface of it? 3 of Materials, like this is a good collaboration kind of thing. You could be good together. Got a similar energy, you're on the same page, you could work together really well. This could be an excellent team, like team player. Like this could be a really good relationship. So you think that you're kind of a really good match here. On the surface of it, you're a good match, but what's really behind that? What's really behind it? So you might have a similar lifestyle. What's really behind that is you're holding back, though. The 4 of Materials. So it appears on the surface like you're a really good match on paper, but you're holding back from it because you think they're lying. And it could be about the feelings. It could be that they haven't told you the feelings. A lot of passion for this person. There's a lot of chemistry between you, but you're afraid to take that leap, to take a chance on them, so you're holding your energy back from them. It's like this person has to come clean with you before you will open up to them. That's what it feels like to me. So they've got to own up to it, own up to the feelings. Like, not interested unless they tell you how they feel. So what's in the recent past energy with this person? Two of emotions and the devil. Okay, so they gave you some kind of a love offer, but it wasn't what you were looking for. It could have been just passion, just sex or something like that, being offered kind of thing. So they gave you a love offer before, but there was something not quite right about it for you with that devil energy. The love offer was there, but there was something negative or fearful about it, or this person could be obsessed with you. They might not want to tell you their feelings. They gave you a love offer, but it wouldn't come with the emotions, them opening up with their feelings to you and telling you the truth. It came with some kind of a lusty kind of offer, or obsessed with you, or an underhanded kind of leery kind of an offer. Just take that as it resonates. It came with some kind of negativity, and you're like, not like that. You don't ask me out like that, or that's not how we're going to start this. What's coming in the near future with this person? So this could be someone that's obsessed with you, and you know that, but they won't tell you the feelings. The Muse of Emotions, they love you. The Six of Emotions, and they have done, and they always have done. Okay, but they won't admit it. Maybe they're going to admit it, their feelings to you. With the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups, you know, with the Six of Cups. I think this person's going to tell you that they love you and that they've always loved you. And I think that's what you've been waiting for, is them to add that. Could have been coming at you with all kinds of things, like, we're right for each other, on paper, and you're like, yeah, but how do you feel about me? And they wouldn't offer their feelings. So you feel that they're a bit deceptive. What else is this reading about? Queen of Emotions. You want to receive. Now we've got a couple on the table. The Muse of Emotions and the Queen. The Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. You want to be in the feminine energy and receive from this person. So you need to be able to trust them, right? In order to be in that feminine energy. There can't be that deception there. They've got to come forward with their feelings and let you know what those are for you to be able to trust this person. That's what this reading is saying. It's like you need that. You need them to be expressing their feelings to you. Feels like that's what you've got coming here. Okay, so what are your fears? The Empress and the Tower. You fear that things are going to fall apart in a shocking way. That it could end badly. Your feelings might be really strong for this person, and so they could really like knock the wind out of your sails kind of thing. You're fearing that something could just go terribly wrong and it really rip your heart out kind of thing. So this person has a lot of sway. You've got strong feelings for them. You're fearing the Empress as well. Now perhaps you're fearing them not respecting you, not honoring your energy. Perhaps you're feeling like perhaps they're not good enough for you. The Empress energy and the Queen of Cups energy, you know, it's like you know what it is that you deserve, and you know you want to be in that feminine energy and receive, and you're not sure that this person has got what it takes to give to you or to respect you in that kind of a way. I think you're hoping that they are. Well, what are your hopes? Let's find out what your hopes are. What are your hopes in this? The Muse of Inspiration, King of Wands. So you're hoping for them to come forward and claim you. I think you want certain behavior out of them. Three of Voices. Heartbreak. So it's like you don't want this person to break your heart. You're hoping that they don't break your heart. You're fearful of this person because, yeah, there's a kind of a belief in you here that they're going to break your heart. They've got the possibility of breaking your heart. This person has got a lot of sway with you, really. You really want to be with this person. Okay, well, let's get your outcome cards out. So I'm going to reveal these outcome cards in the deeper dive read, in that extended reading. I'm going to get a progression of the outcome cards out, so not just one, but about 6 usually is. Wow. That surprises me. Well, not really, because you've got 6 of emotions and Muse of emotions. I think you've got a declaration of love coming in here in the near future. But your outcome cards are looking good so far. The first 2 are pretty amazing. Let's see what comes next, and then what? Then what? So I'll be revealing these outcome cards in that deeper dive read. I'll also be getting cards out from all these decks back here as well. Find out more about this person, what's going on, give you some advice, get some timing cards out too. We'll be getting message cards out from your person as well. See what they've got to say for themselves and their side of things. Oh, wow. Whew, you got some good cards. You got some really good cards in these outcomes. Wow. I think you guys have been like keeping your boundaries up kind of thing, and like you know exactly how you want this person to approach you. I think you might be getting your wishes fulfilled with all of these cards that have come out here. There's your outcome cards. So if you are interested in finding out what these are and all of the rest of it, you might want to get that deeper dive read. If you do, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. I'm about to sneeze. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive the email. Now, that email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, the flower, and a shell. Click on that flower. I'd advise that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell, and if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly. So if you chose the shell along with the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and this one's for you, let's give you a full Celtic Cross Tarot spread about your love life, find out what's going on for you. Now, as usual, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with it. If you find that it is your story, could be a story, want it to be a story, then you might want to get that for even more. If you do, toward the end of this reading, I'll be popping a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's get straight into it. What is this reading all about? We have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is about you, Queen of Pentacles, having very stable, perhaps boring, in a rut kind of a life. You're ready for much more, and you want it to happen soon. There's an element with this Knight of Swords about you wanting the truth to come out. And you realizing that when that truth comes out, it's going to rock the boat and cause some instability in your life. It feels to me like you are wondering whether to rock that boat yet or not. Part of you wants to, and a part of you is liking the stability that you've got as well. But a part of you is disliking that stability too. She wants, we like drama, don't we? Human beings, we like drama. We'd like it all to be positive drama, please, universe. That would be nice. But love is drama, right? It shakes life up. It brings good things and it brings bad things too. It brings some drama. When we've got ourselves in balance and we've got a really nice life, part of us wants to bring love in. Part of us is a little bit scared of that because we know it's going to be disruptive. So what's hindering you in this? What's hindering you in this? What's hindering you in this? There we go. Cards are being a bit fiery and feisty, pulled in two directions. Nine of Pentacles. Single, independent. Yeah, I pulled in two directions. Okay, so what's hindering you is you have got yourself to a very stable place. Single, independent. Your life is good. You've got it like real smooth and all of that. And so you're wishing for not a shake-up, but you're wishing for love to come in. But you know that it's going to disrupt the stability. So you're in two minds about whether you want it or not. Now, this is the face of it. When we get into a relationship, yes, it's kind of disruptive at first to our lives, isn't it? But it settles down to a new stability. Just keep that in mind. Things on the face of it, judgment. So you're choosing really well for yourself now. Nine of Swords, because you've learned from the past things that have stressed you out before. You're making really good choices for yourself in your life, and you know that now. You've got yourself to this very stable position. On the face of it, you make really good choices, right? Not choices that stress you out anymore. Nine of Swords, you've lived through that, like you know what kind of a person and choices that you've made in the past that lead you into negative relationships that hurt you, relationships that aren't good for you. You've had those lessons, so you're making good choices now. What's really behind this? You've learned. Yes, you've learned. Like I said, you've learned from the past. And the Six of Wands, you're ready for your victory now. And you know how to choose it. So you're making good decisions for yourself. That's really good. A lot of solid feminine energy here. Wise energy. So recent past in your love life, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Things got moving. 10 of Wands though, but it was burdensome. So things started moving, it feels, with someone here. But 10 of Wands, too many burdens. There was movement happening, but someone was burdened with stuff that they've got in their life. Feels like they backed away from you. Movement was happening, you felt very hopeful about it, but then the person was too burdened and they didn't come toward you. Other stuff on their plate, other responsibilities in life, that kind of thing. So you got all excited in the recent past, and it seemed like something was happening, and finally they're coming toward you, the one that you would choose, the one that is a good choice for you. But no, there's a come to those burdens that they've got in their life. So you found someone who is also in a rut. You're both in a rut here. So no, yeah, you're thinking that they're a good choice because they're very stable kind of a person. But that stability has got burdens around it for them, and they've stayed stuck in that position. You're both kind of stuck in your comfortable ruts and not coming toward each other. Near future energy is 8 of Cups. It's the leaving them behind. It's the letting them go. Is the energy that's coming in. So you're going to give up on this person and let them go. Wow. Okay. So this reading is about your stability and making a move. The Moon. It's also about emotions and your emotional self being satisfied. Right. You got 9 of Pentacles. You've got this Queen of Pentacles energy. You got a lot of solid earthy energy, but there ain't a lot of cups. In fact, there's no cups apart from this walking away here, the 8 of Cups. The love, the emotional stuff, that's what needs to come into your life. So this reading is about, yes, you want a relationship and you want your stability and all of that, and this person's a good choice for you, and we get it, but that's all very in your mind. What about your heart? What's your heart saying? What does your heart really want? Relationships, sure, there's an aspect of stability and all of that, of building things together, but your heart is really important, and your emotional self and your emotional wishes. You might be leaving it out a little bit too much, and you need to tune more into your heart. Okay, your fears. What are your fears? Queen of Swords saying no, like your boundaries are too much, fearing that your boundaries are too strong. the star, that your wishes won't come true. I heard being left on the shelf. You're afraid that your wishes won't come true, that your boundaries are too strong, too high, you're kind of almost too stable. So you're kind of worried that you're not going to open up, soften up. What are your hopes? Hopes? 3 of Swords, how interesting. For a broken heart. Why would someone hope for a broken heart? Well, you're not really hoping for a broken heart. It feels to me like you hope you can, like, let go of this person because they were coming towards you, but then they didn't. They fell back on their burdens again, into that stability. They chose the stability over you. It feels to me like you're hoping for this just to be done with, like that, just break my heart and let's get away from this so that I can be with someone that's possible. But you've got this very stable energy, see? And you're going to be attracting people with stable energy. You're going to be attracted to that because that's what you want. And people in that stable energy, it's hard to shift them from that point, you know? To get them to embrace change, to make change, to go with the flow a little bit more. You're hoping for the 4 of Swords, for healing, rest, recuperation, a break kind of thing. Yeah, it feels like you just want to let this go. It feels frustrating. But what I'm getting is that you're going to have like repeats of this, if not with this person, probably with this person, but with other people that have got a similar kind of a fixed energy, that it's difficult for you to open up into relationships. It's difficult for you, and it's difficult for them too, because they're a match to you. Very stable energy. How do 2 stable people get into a relationship? Well, let's get the outcome cards out for you. I'm going to get a progression of cards out. These will be revealed in your deeper dive. Interesting. Yeah, a progression here. I'll reveal them in the deeper dive, along with timing cards as well, for what you've got coming in the future. I will be getting cards out from all those decks back there as well. Message cards from your person, things that we need to know about them. Have you got someone new coming in? We'll get message cards from them too. Okay. Outcome cards. That's better. Not that you've got bad cards here at all, but now that's good. I will be finding out whether what's coming here in the future is this same person that we're talking about in the past as well, or not. And as I said, getting timing cards out for all of this as well. You've got 7 cards here for your outcome, so we'll be getting into all of that, reading that. So if you're interested in that, if it sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, want it to be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You need to type your email address in very carefully, because if you get that wrong, you will not receive it. Now, the email, it might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. Do check in those places. In that email, you will see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that shell on a device that you can open PDFs with. In that PDF, amongst other things, you'll see a picture of a video, and when you click on that, if it doesn't take you straight away to a video, try it on a different device, and it will. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click on that subscribe button with that notification bell. And if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to that deeper dive read, then I'll see you in there very shortly.